It's Friday, June 16th, 2023. So here we are in the middle of June. It's about 25 degrees out today, nice and sunny, a little bit cloudy, as you can see, but overall nice. We've had a fairly cool start to this summer. June's been unseasonably cool, like not crazy bad, but normally June you would think temperatures in the 20s, and there've been a lot of temperatures in the mid-teens so far. So the plants haven't had that good a running start this year as they did last year, but we still got some progress to show you. So let's have a look at what we have here. So as you can see, I got a lot more elaborate this year with the plants here. Now let's take a look over at my sister's place and see the stuff that we put in the ground. Let's have a look at these onions here. Okay, so that's the one that was on the balcony there. It's now in the ground. You can see the double onion there. You can see how healthy this looks. Well, you got seeds in there on top. Same with this piece over here. Look at the height of this one now. So that's really growing. Here's the other onions that were here from over the winter, and this one's growing pretty good as well. Oh, it's kind of sad. Here was the one that, remember I planted a little one here in the corner. I was hoping it would have a chance. Well, all that's left is a stick. So that plant unfortunately didn't make it. Parsley over here. Oregano's still growing. There's a tomato plant. This one's not doing too bad here. You can see it's growing next to the stick. Just pick out the weeds here that are growing too close to it. Another little guy here. These ones haven't had their growth yet. Here's one. Two of them. And again, this one's got a weed for a neighbor. See, the weeds grow pretty fast. Gotta get them right to the roots. So here's a pepper plant. You can see the stem there. It's starting to grow. We'll give it a stick for support. It just needs a little more water. Getting a start here this year. Take a walk along the garden here. We've got little plants here growing. They just need a chance maybe. As you remember, it was a slow start for a lot of them last year as well. A lot of these little guys growing here. These I believe are the pepper plants. That one doesn't look too bad. Stem looks a little healthy. It's got some nice green leaves on it, all but one. This is an attempt of growing a cucumber plant here from seed. The leaves are not all healthy on it, but it does have a healthy stem. I'll give it a chance, see what happens. Bean plant here. It's got a nice healthy stem. And then these corn ones over at the end. And here's another cucumber one. This one looks pretty good. So it's got a good start here. The leaves are very healthy. Let's experiment with more of these tomato plants. Giving them a start here. I hope they're not too close together, but they do have healthy leaves on them. A little bit of white too. Not quite sure what's going on with that here. These are potted ones here. Patio. So we don't have much more garden space. These also have healthy stems on them. Let's see, nice healthy stem. And the leaves. Hopefully these ones will grow nicely too. Let's have a look at this onion here. You can see it's still growing. This one is still wild. It's getting taller. You can see. That's an onion there that was planted. this plant over here in its own planter. Keep an eye on the progress. It looks like it's grown a bit since last week. Over here we have some tomato plants. You can see the stems are a little bit thicker here. It's growing nicely. We got nice progress on these ones here. Now back here at the planter there was 3 plants. And you know, tomato needs a lot of water. You can see that these ones, the stems aren't as thick. The middle one's gone. It's pretty much dead. And the stems aren't as thick as the ones that were planted individually. So that tells us that, my guess is they're fighting for water or either nutrients, but definitely probably for water. And the outside ones have won the battle for water. That's why they're alive still. And the middle one just unfortunately didn't make it there. And over here's a couple more in the ground, so if you can see them. So here's a bit of a difference from last year. We got a lot of animals eating away at the plants on this side here, so I've put a net up. Hopefully that'll stop them from getting in here. And there's a plant here. When plants get big enough, I have to maybe remove the net so the plants can grow out more. Let's see, there was some kale plants here. The animals just chewed them all up. Still some bigger. Big one's getting bigger. Now we got this guy over here. He's trying to grow. Gotta give it some more time. We got one over here too. And then another one a little further down. This one here's a cucumber plant. Doesn't look so healthy. I'm gonna give it a little more chance and see if it comes back or if it doesn't make it. It's still early in the year. There's a bean plant here. This one's growing. Over here is everything that's planted on this side. You can see the netting has prevented the animals from coming back and eating everything. Over here we have a tomato plants, or these are actually pepper plants. This one's here. That one's tomato there. And then these over here, I'll keep an eye on all of these and see how they progress. I have over here, there's a cucumber here. You can see they're growing a little bit. These ones over here, this bit of corn, see if that grows in the corner. So over here's a cucumber plant. You can see it's starting to bud. There we go. So here we have 2 tomato plants. As you can see by the stick, there was 3. The middle one had died, and again it looks like it's a classic case of them fighting for water. And the outside 2 won, the middle one didn't. Those have grown quite a bit since last week, so there's definitely progress there. And here's a couple more that are in their own plants, or their own planters, I should say, here. You can see they're progressing quite nicely. After a closer look here, next to this onion guy again, I believe this might be a potato plant. One of the potatoes that are planted there. I'll keep an eye on that as well. And we got this plant here. You can see it's starting to grow. It's got a healthy stem on it now. And beside it, a pepper plant, a thicker stem. Now that was the pepper plant from the seeds from last year's pepper plant. So hopefully that one will come out nice. And about a tomato plant, because you know I just can't wait for cherry tomatoes. I'm always over anxious. Those we usually get in July, but this one's got tomatoes on it already. So this one's got a start here, which is nice. Look at that. Growing some chives over here. Chives. This tall one is an avocado seed. Here's another tomato plant. Let's see, you got a nice healthy stem on it. It's starting to grow. There. A little windy up here, but we are on the balcony, so that's expected. Keep an eye on that one as well. And then over here in the corner, got some blueberries. Look at that, blueberries. Something different for this year. And over here we got the strawberry plant. Oh, look at that, strawberries. Look at that strawberry, nice, scrumptious. Oh yeah, the color on that guy. Got a strawberry plant there. Beside it, I have another strawberry plant. This one's white strawberries. Sorry, it's a little windy up here. As you can see, we got a white strawberry growing here as well. Over here, went to the store and got another bumpa plant, which are the hot peppers. So didn't have one of those survive from last year. You can see this one's got peppers growing out of it like crazy already. That's pretty cool. And over here, growing some herbs this year. You can see. More elaborate balcony garden than previous years. Look here. That's this year's lemon plant. You can see progressing a little bit. Leaves look nice and healthy on it. Over here, another tomato plant. Cactus plant in the background for sure. This was one more strawberry plant. This one doesn't look like it's really made it. Well, in the middle there, I mean, that one green piece is probably still alive, but it doesn't look healthy at all. Well, this one had the big tomato plants in it. There's a tangerine plant in the middle. So you can see there's only two of them left there. The big ones, we've put them in the ground, which you'll see later in the video. So here we got some other plants. We got cucumber back here. See the cucumber plant. It's got a little progress there. This one over here, this cucumber one, you can see the flowers on it. That one started as well. This one's growing tall, but it doesn't have any fruit on it. Just gotta give it time. And over here we got the homegrown onions, which aren't as great as the ones that are in the ground. These ones don't look that healthy at all. But some of them are okay. So keep an eye on those. And over here's a celery. We'll see how that progresses as well. So as you can see, we've got some progress this year. If you remember last year, I don't think that we were seeing any cherry tomatoes on the tomato plants until into July. I can check for sure by checking last year's videos and looking at the dates on them, so that would be pretty cool to compare them. But I'm pretty sure that we didn't see anything until July. So I still got a little bit of time, maybe a month until we have, a good amount of fruit growing, but that's okay. We'll give it time and we'll see what we got. And happy gardening to everybody. So thanks for watching and see you next time.